painting friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kalikaloo on the internet, and I also go by the name of Kali. I'm happy that you found your way to today's video, which will be part 16 of my September long. So September long is a project in which I'll be working daily on this canvas from Aliexpress, and I use the app Tiny Decision to just choose randomly a part to work on. And the app decided for me to work on part 30, so it's the very end of the canvas down here. I noted that so far we've got done most of the right side. The left side is pretty untouched, so we will get there eventually. About today's video is going to be a whip and sip and chat, which means that I will be talking, that's the chatting part, while you get out your work in progress, your whip, whatever it is, can be diamond painting, whatever, and you will just walk alongside me. And so the sipping part is important, so get something to drink, something very nice you enjoy, and let's get into it right away. So I decided to do another chai tea today. I told you a little bit more about that last time. So I feel like it's getting colder here where I live, so yeah, it's like a lot colder. And I think that chai tea is actually pretty nice for that kind of season, because let me see how I can make it work. I think I have to zoom out today a little bit more for you to just be able to see it, because if I put the camera down even more, I have the problem that I actually I'm not able to, how should I say that? I'm not able to just drill, because I'm always afraid that my pen will touch it. And you see currently, like, my camera is doing so much. Okay, does it stay like that? I hope it does not fall down even more. Let's see where it will go, when it will stop. So this is not me, this is actually the camera holder I use. And because my phone apparently is like too heavy, it does do that. So I don't like that much. We'll see how I make it work today, for you to be able to see something. Okay, we will see. Let me see. Okay, so you should be able to see now. Let's get into it right away. So what I wanted to start with today is like, I got a few comments from you guys. Just a quick reminder that the pen I used today, I have done by myself. I'll be talking about this a little bit later in an instant. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is especially like, the comments I got. So first of all, I just did recently a video about my mermaids. So I unboxed the Fathoms Below canvas on my channel. Let me also start like putting down some drills. So I unboxed the Fathoms Below canvas from Diamond Art Club. And this is actually a limited edition. Well, it's not a limited edition, but it's a final series canvas. And it was one that was always on my wish list. But since I had a lot of diamond paintings already, I told myself that I'm not gonna get any I have until they are like limited edition or like sold out soon or stuff like that. So this one became a while ago it was added to the list of the final editions, and I was like, no, I can't just let that go. And so I bought it. There's actually another one on Diamond Art Club's website currently that I have on my wish list, and it's final edition and it's very low stock, so I'm still hesitant. Should I get it, shouldn't I not? It's the Hannah Lynn one with the wolf. So I told you guys I'm a wolf person. I really love wolves. They are my favorite animals. So I was hesitant to get it or not. So far I've resisted, and I think that once it's out of stock, I will stop thinking about it. But now whenever I go to the page, and I go daily, like I told you last time, I always think about it, and I'm always like, should I get it? Should I put it in my cart? It's in my cart, but I have not yet bought it. I guess I'm waiting for new releases, and then I would just snack it with it. but so far I have not yet found anything that I like. So the new releases as well, I really think they are pretty, but there's nothing like that caught my eye that told me that I need it so far. But they have yet the possibility, they will show us today some canvases still, so we will see how I feel about that. Maybe there will be something and then I can snack it with it, if it's still in stock by then, so I'm not sure about that. Since it's already low stock, we will see. But anyway, that was like the plan. That's like what I want. There's also this Turnipkin cat, or I don't know what it's called. It was one of the latest releases. It's also limited edition, but there was something about the rendering that made me unsure if I wanted it or not. So I just decided to not get it yet and to wait and see. And I think if I don't get that one, it won't be that much of a loss. I have so many of these canvases already. So if I don't get that specific one, especially with the rendering, I don't know. But usually that's the thing with Diamond Art Club. I think that sometimes the rendering does not look as good on the website, but in the end it does look stunning. So I'm always like hesitant about that. But the Hannah Lynn one, it was just like, I'm not that much into her artwork. I have one that I want to unbox as well here on my channel pretty soon. But so far I have not done that yet, and I'm usually not drawn to portraits with girls with so big eyes, but I really like that one. I don't know if it's the wolf, it's the composition. She does do a lot like Celia or stuff like that. There's another one, the one with the tortoise. That's one I also like. I think it's called Oliver. But the thing with these pictures that are currently going out of stock is that I feel like many of them are very simple images, and I feel like there will be too much color blocking. Like I told you guys, I don't enjoy color blocking as much as I do enjoy, for instance, confetti. So I'm afraid that if I get one of these, that for me it would be too much color blocking. And the wolf one, I just like the design of it, so that's why eventually it's still in my wish list. I don't know, is there anything currently that you've seen on Diamond Art Club's last chance page that you would want? Please let me know in the comments if there's something that you are interested in. I just ate a little part of chocolate earlier, and I don't like it when I have not drank something right afterwards. So let me just get a sip of my chai tea. That's still very, very hot. Very delicious. Okay, so yeah, it's fall, and like you might have seen in my last video, like the weather is pretty changing here as well, pretty quickly. So we got a lot of rain recently, while my grass outside was completely dried out still like a week ago. It's green and it's very pretty, and it's grown so much these last days just because we've got so much rain. So for the grass and the plants, it's really good, I guess. But yeah, it's getting like this ugly weather, and I was hoping to get like the sunny autumn more than this dark and this wet autumn, fall, whatever you want to call it. So I still hope that we will eventually, that it will turn and that we will get like more of the sunny side of autumn. I also always like to use fall to go a little bit for shopping, to buy a beret, like these French hats, you may know. I really like those, and last year when I was in Paris, I kind of lost mine, and this was a very beautiful one, so I still want to find another one like that. It was a little bit of satin, and it was like, it had so many rhinestones on it, it was white and plushy, and it was just so beautiful. And I'm so sad that I lost it somewhere in Paris. I don't know if it was in Disneyland or somewhere, but that made me really sad. So I still hope that eventually I will just find it again or find a similar one. And so I use fall. I like to dress up in fall. I feel like the sunny fall. I'm not talking about a rainy fall we actually have at the moment, but like the sunny fall, because I feel like it's not as hot as in summer, but it's still pretty nice weather if the sun is out, and you can wear like dresses, or you can just wear like shorts with maybe I don't know, with like a very pretty, oops, my bad, with a pretty coat on it. And yeah, you can look so ladylike and cute at the same time. That's something I like. And then you go to drink some tea at a tea place and you look just so fancy. That's something I really enjoy, like looking cute and fancy at the same time. So yeah. So I think I'll go shopping a little bit. I know that online shopping is nice as well, because I have like a site where I always go if I want to do my online shopping. So I go to this Korean site. Well, it's actually a Chinese site, I guess, but they sell the Korean products there and the Korean brands. So it's called YesStyle. Maybe if you're into like if you like to buy clothes online, you have already seen it, this shop. Or if you like, especially if you like, I would say, cream and stuff like that, face cream, and if you take care of your skin, they sell so many Korean products, and you have to know that. I don't know if you're into that, ladies, but Korean products are so amazing. Like, they have such a length. They are better than whatever products you can get like in Europe, or I don't know if it's same case in States, but they are so beneficial for your skin. You have like moisturizers and stuff, and I always like to buy from them because they have such good products, and they are really not that expensive, and they work really well. So yeah, that's what I will be doing. I will be doing some more online shopping, I guess. And the fun part is, so they sell like all these creams that I need or want, and they also sell like at the same time like clothes. So I will see if I can find another beret I like, or other clothes that I really want to have. Very pretty coats as well, but the only thing with online ordering that I don't like as much is that you always have to check the reviews. It takes a lot of time to just choose from what kind of shop you want to buy, what kind of clothes will fit you, especially since if you order in shops like that come from China or Asia in general, you always have to be careful with the size you choose, because like they are working a little bit smaller than we do in Europe. So it's not necessarily, their size does not necessarily correspond to our size. So that's the only down part of that, I guess. But through the time, you will learn about that. So that's something that I still want to do. But I feel like I've got very far from my original idea or the comment I was reading out. So everything started with, like I told you that I did this video about fathoms below on my internet, on my webpage here on YouTube. And there was like a comment that I wanted to read out. So it was a comment from Sandy. Let me just put down the drills that I spilled here. And she says, stunning painting. I love Ariel because there's like a mermaid in the very front part of the painting that's looking around, like she's looking from behind stones. She's like just looking at it, and she's like half hidden, half curiously looking at something. So Sandy's talking about that mermaid, and she says, I love Ariel, and the title reminds me of the song. Like, which song? Because the one I know is like the most famous one, where she sings with like when she's in her cavern and she has like the 100,000 things like there. That's the one song that I know. And there's also the other one where like all the fishes are singing. That's super known. Is it any of these two songs? Because the other ones I don't know as well. Where she says, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Is it that song or is it another song? Like, this is the only one I kind of know. And when I was little, I always loved to sing like these Disney songs. And we usually, well, I don't know if I told you guys, but we grew up like here in Luxembourg. You either grew up on with the German TV or you grew up with the French TV. It depends actually on what's your language, your initial language, your mother tongue. So if you're like more of a person that's really from Luxembourg, like the parents are from Luxembourg, you're most certainly going to watch German TV, just because like it's easier for us, so it's easier for the kids to understand at an early age. But if you're like, your family has come early on from like a country that's, I don't know, maybe Italy or Portugal or stuff, because we have a lot of immigrants who came from there a while ago, so it has been for generations now. I'm talking not like years ago, but like generations. So they prefer actually watching TV in French, so that because it's closer to like Italian or Spanish than would be like German. So that's the diversity we have here. And that makes also the children like choose in which language they want to actually watch TV. So they watch TV, for example, if I watch like my Disneys that were like coming on TV, I would like watch them in German. So most of the songs as a child I knew only in German. And then over the years, like I felt that I need to watch like my movies in the official language. And since I love Disney, I rewatched most of them. And I watched them in English, so I learned the songs also in English. And as a child, my mom also bought me a CD with only Disney songs. And most of them were like in English as well. So there were some in German, but most of them were in English. So like the Pocahontas song, I really love that one. In English as well, and all that stuff. So Mulan, also a song that I really love. And yeah, so most of the songs I know, but I know them like either in German or in English. And the only ones that I know from Ariel is like the song I kind of sang to you a little bit, or like the ones where the animals, the sea, the fishes and stuff are playing the instruments. I don't know what that's called. And I just don't have like Under the Sea, it's called. Under the sea, something like that. I don't know. You can tell me what song you were thinking about, because I'm not sure which one you are talking about. Like where she's looking like that, I guess, but I don't know which scene that could be. Like Ariel, I really like the movie Ariel. But it's not like my favorite one. My favorite one would be Lion King 2. The second one with Kovu and Kiara. That's my favorite one. And I also like, mostly I like the old ones. Like I'm not a big fan of Vaiana and stuff like that. I've seen them, but they are fun, but it's just not like the same ones. They are not the ones that I grew up with. Like same for Frozen. Frozen is nice, but it did not give me like the same than a Mulan did or the Lion King did, or stuff that I actually saw as a kid. So yeah, just let me know about that. Like if it was this song or any of the two songs that I was talking about, either the one in the cabin where she's counting her objects, or the ones under the sea where they're actually taking a look at well, where they are playing music. And Sandy also says, it still gives me goosebumps because it was the first movie I ever saw in the theater, and that opening scene was just perfect. Yeah, I don't think that I've seen Ariel in the cinema, but I feel like whenever there is any Disney movie that comes out, I just love to go to see them still in the cinema. I don't know why, it's just like it reminds me of my childhood, all the movies that I've seen. Usually it was my mom that went with me to go see the Disneys. And I remember that when Coco came out, it's pretty recent though still, well I say recent, it has been a few years, but when Coco came out, my mom and my grandpa went with me to the cinema to just watch Coco, and they had so much fun. So even if you're old, you can still enjoy them, and that's something that I like about the Disney movies. Encanto especially. This is such a good movie. I felt a little bit disappointed by the most recent releases of the Disney movies, but Encanto was amazing. Like the music, the story and so on. Very good film, like very good movie. I like that. But I totally understand what you mean. It gives you goosebumps because seeing a Disney as a child in cinema is something big. It's something really huge. Like I really love that. So I think like I understand completely what you mean by that. Seeing a Disney movie in the cinema is like in the movie theater is such a great experience. As a kid, I mean, even later on, but you're used to cinema by then. I also remember that I don't know if it was the first one. I don't think it was the first one I saw in the movie theaters, but I have like an early memory of me seeing Mulan in the movie theaters. And I also saw dinosaurs and stuff like that. But Mulan made a really big impression on me. And at the beginning, like, I remember even my mom, she says nowadays that she remembers that day as well. And she was like, oh, at the beginning, she was not sure if she's gonna like this movie because, like, I don't know why, actually. She didn't like the drawing of Mulan, I think. So she was not sure if she was gonna like it. But in the end, she said it was such a great movie and she really enjoyed it. So that's the only thing I remember about that. But like I said, most of these movies as a kid, I saw them in German version. And fun thing here is when you go to the movie theaters in Luxembourg, you actually have, they often play the same movie, but in different languages. So you have one movie, for example, the big movies like Marvel or Disney. I'm talking about these. So you will have them in, first of all, original version. So you have the original version in English, but they are all subtitled with French and with Dutch. Don't ask me why there is Dutch, because here in Luxembourg there's no one who actually speaks Dutch. We can kind of understand it if you speak slowly, but there are still some words that we would not get. We can't speak it, but we might understand it, because for me it feels like a mixture between something like Luxembourgish, German, French and English. So we can understand it kind of, but I don't know why the Dutch subtitles are there. I have no clue about that. The other thing is like, so we have the original version, the VO, but we also have like the German version and we have the French version. So when you go to a movie theater, you should be careful here because like you have the 3 versions and like you have to really look at the plan to know what kind of version is playing at which time. Not that you go there and you just see the title of the movie and you're like, oh yeah, that's the movie I want to see. Yeah, but be careful, especially as a foreigner, which version you choose from, because otherwise you might end up like with the German version and you don't understand German. This would be kind of sad. So this is fun part actually about my country. I feel like we are used to speak so many languages here that for us it's quite normal, and you can choose from that. Like you can decide which kind of movie you want to see. As a kid, like I always went to watch like German version, and now I'm at the point where I watch like the original ones. This has been for a few years already like that, so I prefer the original version whenever I can. And so this is fun fact about Luxembourg, actually, our movie theaters. So yeah, Sandy, let me know what song you were thinking about exactly for The Little Mermaid. But I think that any movie you watch, like any Disney movie you go to watch as a kid in the movie theaters, is pretty amazing. So let me go to another comment. There was another thing that I wanted to take a look at. Let me see. There was two other comments on my latest part, my other wip&sip&chat. And there is one that's missing, and I know there is a second one actually. So yeah, there is Kimberly who's replying to me, like in my last Whip and Sip and Chat, I was talking about Diamond Art Club's mystery boxes that went out, and they did not notice us until very late, I guess, to keep the mystery alive. And then yeah, there were a lot of people who wanted it, and there were only like a few people, I think, that got it. So Kimberly, she says, I asked you in my latest video if you were one of the few lucky ones that got them. And Kimberly, she tells me that I did not buy the mystery box from Diamond Art Club because, because I just placed an order for over $250 that I'm waiting to be delivered. Oh yeah, that's a big sum. I completely understand. I hope that in that order you made, you got everything you wanted in it. If you buy something for like $250, that's like that's a lot. And I think that even if it's not your birthday, you are going to enjoy it so much. So I'm happy, and I hope that you got everything that you wanted. And if you're happy with that, I don't think you need a mystery box. Especially, you can't just like, I think the mystery box was still expensive. It would maybe be great if they did like a smaller one, because there were so many people who could not afford it as well. So maybe that's something they should keep in mind. Especially now, I don't know what the situation is like in other countries, but here even today, like they announced for Luxembourg that our gas prices will increase even more due to the situation. So I say positivity in the channel, but this is purely informative, okay? So like for example, we paid like, I don't know how much we paid actually for the gas last year, and then they already like doubled the prices. So people who, I give you an example, people who are like having to pay like $70 for their gas per month, they now pay like $140. And it did not stop there, because like since the crisis with like the Ukraine and stuff, they are always saying it will be more expensive. So they went even further, and it got more expensive still. And today they dropped that actually gas prices will increase by 110% in January. So this means that it will double for most of the people. So if they paid already, like they went from $70 to $140 a month, they will go to $280 now. And it's just like impossible. And I feel like many people are currently struggling. And I don't know how this will continue. I don't know if people are still going to be able to just buy like Diamond Art Club boxes for like $200. Not sure about that. So the current situation for many people is quite difficult, at least here in Europe at the moment. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually something that's just going on here in Europe, if in the States it's like this as well. I also know that it depends on the countries, because like Europe, we're always saying that, yeah, we are the European Union and stuff, like we have, but actually it's super hard for them to decide anything in globally, like for the whole union. It's very difficult. So everyone actually does whatever they want. I feel like, at least that's how it feels like, because I know that in France, for example, in France, they kind of leveled it so that there will be maximum of 10% that the petrol will become like more expensive, and here it's like it's free fall. It's free fall. So I don't know, we will see how this will go, but I feel like many people are currently saving up money because they don't know how to pay stuff eventually. And for Christmas it will be hard, because if everything becomes more expensive, how will they buy for their children or stuff? Like, I don't know how it will go. But that's that. So anyway, Kimberly, she just placed an order at Diamond Art Club for over $250, and I hope you get everything you wanted, and I hope everything you need. So I'm happy. Maybe you can tell me like what kind of canvas you got from there. I'm always curious to know what kind of canvas you like. Were these limited edition canvases? Were these like more newer canvases, or just like your rainy day kits? What was it, Kimberly? Please let me know in the comments if you want to. So this was that, but Kimberly also says that I do want to see what's in the box. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to talk to this about why, but there were like two. I know I'm not in the group, I'm not in the Facebook group, but I know that there were pictures in the Facebook group, and I also know that there were like two unboxings that were posted recently. The one was by Diamonds and Washi. She got a box, and Emeralds and Fairy Lights also unboxed one. So you can check out these two if you have not yet done when this video comes up. They unboxed it and they got mostly the same ones except for like one painting. So the first one they got is different. One was a Hannah Lynn one with like kind of Neverland feeling, captain and stuff, with a boat in the background. Very beautiful. I like the colors as well. Very, very beautiful. And the other one, like I think it was Diamonds and Washi that got the Hannah Lynn one. But there's another one that's like landscape, very beautiful one. I'm not into landscape, but this one is very beautiful, with a house and a mountainside, something like that. So very beautiful, both of these are. Then they got, what did they got? They got the Anis Guerrero one, and this is the one that I really like. It's called Portals, I think. And it's got this dark vibe, but very beautiful dark vibe. Not too much grungy, but very nice. That's really the one that if I had like to pick one kit out of the box, this is the one I would pick, I guess. What else did they get? They did get like the virus dragon with the computer. This was one that I liked a little bit less. I liked the Randall Spangler ones, but this one was like not, I don't know. It was not like, it's just a computer with a dragon, and it was not like the most, that made me vibe the most. I don't know how to explain it. So yeah, that's, oops, my bad, sorry. I just woke up the dog. Yeah, that was that. There was, what else was in the box? There was the Harry Potter kit. I really like that one, but I already have it. So I'm glad that I did not get the box, because I would have ended up with 2 Harry Potters, probably. So yeah, the Harry I got. One of my favorite kits, by the way. So if you didn't have it, you're lucky, because it's amazing. I like the artwork, I like the style of it. What else was in that box? Well, there was also like this landscape of the sea. I feel like they do it a lot right now. They do a lot of landscapes with sea theme and stuff like that. I don't know why. I feel like the mystery kit a while ago was already sea theme. We got like the one from Randall Spangler with the fishes. I feel like we get a lot of like these lately, and it was nice, but again, it was not a must-have for me, so I am fine with that. Then there was, what was in there else? So we have like the Hannah Lynn or the landscape. We got like the other landscape with the sea. We got Harry Potter. We got the dragon. We got another mystery kit, I guess. And the mystery kit was like a dragon. So also I feel like they do a lot of dragons recently, if they do fantasy ones. So I don't know. I think I missed another painting, but I can't think about which one at the moment. So yeah, you have to go check out the videos if you want to see them all. The portal one, yeah, I talked about that one. I like that one. But still, I feel like the box does look good, but there was like really just one image, if you take away like the Harry Potter one, that I really would have loved to get, like the Portal one. But yeah, I think that if you got a box, it's like more about the excitement also to just get it and see what's inside and stuff. So even if like, for example, the pictures are not like 100% what you enjoy doing usually, I feel like the excitement is worth it. Then again, like if I had gotten it and I'd seen like this Harry inside, I think I would have been disappointed because I've already got him. So I'm happy that at least for that I did not get it, but I'm still sad at the same time because it's like an amazing experience and it's so fun to just get a box with like 6 kids in it. And you also get like this candle like as a special item. So yeah, let me know what you think about the kits that they actually did or that they put inside the box. I know that there is a kind of box A and a version B. I don't know if all these kits are like a first version or second version or whatever. I just like skipped through the videos just to see what kind of kits were in there and if I would really regret not getting them. And so far I'm doing alright. I mean, except for like this, maybe this Anis Guerrero one, but I still hope that eventually they would put it perhaps on their website to get. So I don't know, we will see. And currently I'm just like saving also my money for Black Friday. So maybe they will get something special for us at that moment as well. So let's stay tuned on. I mean, we never know. Oh, I missed one R there. Yeah, so this was that. I felt like there was another comment. There was another comment, but I can't currently see it. I felt like there was one. Let me see. Comments. I just can't go through my comments. My channel. Was it here? Let me just quick look at the comments. Oh yeah, there was another one from Sandy, and she says, oh, she talks about the pastry. So I was saying that I was like in a Moroccan restaurant and I really love their pastries, like with fleur d'oranger, orange flower and savor, and also almonds and stuff. That's really like what I enjoy as a pastry. I'm not a very sweet person concerning like the desserts. So if I'm in a restaurant, usually I skip that part, and it's not because like I want to stay thin or anything, because that's like what people tell you most of the time. Oh, you want to stay thin and stuff. That's not it at all. It's just not my cup of tea. Like, I don't like it. Give me like a fruit bowl. I would prefer that. But usually then they put a ton of cream on it or stuff like that. And I don't like the cream. So there are only a few desserts that I really like. For instance, like banana tiramisu. I don't drink coffee again, so I can't just have like the normal tiramisu. I don't like that one. But usually you only get that one in the restaurants. So it's already a no for me. Everything with coffee you can forget. So there's a lot that I don't eat. I'm really picky with desserts, and I don't think it's that bad actually. I don't feel like I miss out on something giving the desserts. But yeah, I was saying that when we went there, we ate so much in this Moroccan restaurant. And still I wanted to have like this dessert because these pastries are like my all-time favorites. And I wanted to try them out because they were like, they did them themselves. So they were probably tasting even better. And so I got one, like one with almond and the other one was with pistachio. So I tried both and they were really delicious. And so Sandy is saying those pastries really are the best. Yeah, they are definitely super nice. So if you have the chance, go get them. Go try them. You can find them also in, like, I don't know if you have these, but there are bakeries that are run by people who have like this origin, who come from one of these like from one of these regions, like Morocco or Tunis, or like what is the other one called, like Turkey as well. Like you have these like bakeries, just go check them out. These pastries are really delicious. And Sandy goes on and she says, I think desserts are the best part of dinner in a restaurant, so I always leave a spot for that. Oh really? So you're not like me, so you're really like desserts are fine. Yeah, like I told you, I skip them most of the time, sorry. For me it's like, usually when I go to the restaurant, sometimes people insist that I take something because everyone takes something, and they're like, but you have to take something, and I'm always like, I don't want anything, it's fine, it's just me, I don't care, you can eat it, I don't mind waiting or stuff, like, because that's it. I think often people are like, yeah, but we are all eating and you are not eating, so you will take a look at our plates and you're like, no, actually I don't care, because I choose to not eat it because I don't want it, so I don't mind waiting. It's no big deal, you know, but for them it's a big deal. So sometimes if they really insist, like it's often my grandpa, I just go like, okay, then I'll have a tea, just give me a tea, and then they are happy. Like I get my tea and I'm happy as well because I like it. But I often feel like if you get tea, I don't know if it's as well like this in your place, but here if you get tea, I feel like they often just have like super basic tea, and they are kind of expensive for what it actually is. So I often tell myself that I have better tea at home because I'm a tea lover, so I have a lot of good teas at home. I don't really need to drink one in a place like this where it's expensive. And what will I get? I will get Lipton tea or something like that. So yeah, no, I pass on that most of the time. But like I say, if they really do insist, I say, okay, give me a tea and we'll be fine. So so this does not happen to you, I guess, Sandy, because you leave place for the dessert. So you would, if I'm right, you would rather eat a little bit less of the main plate and just leave room for the dessert. Is that right? Is there anything that you like a lot? Like, I mean, do you have a favorite dessert? I know that some people do have, like, banana split or stuff like that. I don't know. I'm really not, I'm not that kind of person, so I just asked. Sandy, do you have something that you really like in desserts, like a dessert that's your favorite? Please let me know. Yeah, so that's what Sandy said. So she leaves place for desserts. That's her favorite part of a dinner. And she says also, I never made anything with clay, but I look forward to your experience and results. I hope you still hear from Maris. Yeah, well, I had, like, as a child, I worked with clay once. I tried to do like little pins with it or stuff for decoration. That did work out okay, but I think it was a lot of details you had to do, and in the end it was not like that much fun. But when I was working, like yesterday, I did my pens. Well, I did not, I tried them out. I tried to make them, and because I got this paste, I actually went to two places to get the paste. First of all, I went to my local shop where they sell a lot of different things to do construction, and they also have like an art corner. So I went there first, and they only sold Fimo, so I got the Fimo one. And I had already worked with them once, and I had a good experience. I think that they are kind of hard to, sometimes like the paste is harder, and it's more difficult to like work around with it. But I know that the quality should be okay. So I got a few of these, and when I was there, like they had like special ones. I'll make a video about it because I will do some, I try to make some more pens with my boyfriend, with my partner this weekend. So maybe I can show you what I have, like from supply, and if you're into it, you can take a look at that. So I got them and they had like some special ones. They had like metallic effect, and they had like gold, and they had like stuff, marble and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, these are beautiful. Hella expensive, but very beautiful. So I was like, okay, I did not get the mystery box, so let me get these. So I bought a few of these. I did not buy all of them, but I bought a few of these. And then I got as well like a few colors, and I chose to go for the autumn colors mainly. And the day when I got these, and I also got, oh, I got one special one. It's like really special one. It does look white. Let me get a sip of my tea. But it's actually glow in the dark. So I got glow in the dark mold. So I can put that clay, I can put that on something, and my diamond pen will actually glow in the dark. Just imagine how cool that is. So I bought these, and they were, Fimo is a little bit more expensive, so I did buy a lot. I bought like a starter set with like smaller parts, but you had all these metallic effects and special stuff. And then I bought like a few colors, 3 autumn colors, more of the red orange tones. I bought a gold one, a big gold one, and I bought like the glow in the dark one. So these I bought 2 days ago, and I did not work straight away on my diamond pens because when I came home I was like tired. I had still stuff to do for work preparation because like school is starting on Monday. And so yeah, that's what I did. And yesterday I felt like, okay, I have like a few colors, but I know that in Action, the shop where I like to go to, where I also got my first diamond painting from, I know that they have like also these clays, polymer clays. They are not expensive at all, and I know that they have like sets. Let's just go there and see what I can get. So I went there, and I was like in heaven, because like they had like so many different colors. I'm going to show you these in my other video. They had so many different colors there, and they had like a different set of colors as well. So it was amazing. So I just bought a lot of these, and they are really not expensive. And when I put them, I tried to do them, like I wanted to try out these first because I've never worked with them. So I used these to just make my first 2 diamond painting pans. And it's like this one you see here, and also this one like with the rose on top. And yeah, these are the 2 I did myself. I just wanted to try them out. I mixed the colors up and stuff, and I think that they turned out well. I did not have any problem with the clay. There was only a little part that broke off afterwards from the one with the rose, but you don't even see it. And if I get a little bit of sandpaper, I can make it like look straight again, so there's no problem at all. You don't even see it. Maybe I can show you. So you see it here. There's like a little part which is broken off, but either I put something on top of it again, or I'll just like use sandpaper to make it smooth again. And I don't know why it broke off actually, if it's just like because it's the last part I placed on it, if this has something to do with that, if I did not put it correctly on. But yeah, so I tried it out and it worked like amazingly. And really, for the little money you paid for like a pack with 4 or 3 colors, I paid €1. Whereas for the Fimo, I paid like €3.70, I guess, for 1 block. So huge difference. And I have not yet seen a difference in the quality. So I think I'll go back to Action once we've used up all of this clay. We'll just try to have fun with it. I think we'll do this on Sunday, because on Saturday we'll be going like to help a friend out with his moving. He's moving, so I think Saturday we won't get the time to do it, but maybe Sunday. I hope we get the time to do it. I really want to make more pants now, and I'm so sad because, you know, when I cleaned up last time, when I cleaned up my diamond painting place, I just threw out so many diamond pens I had like a ton from all these different canvases I got from Aliexpress, and instead of keeping them, I just threw them all out. So I'm sad. I kept still a few, but I threw out a lot of diamond painting pens, so this made me sad, because if I had kept them, I could have made a ton of beautiful diamond pens. But we will see. Maybe you can buy them on Aliexpress as well for really not cheap. And if I really like that, maybe I want to get better. I want to do a little bit of different, like you can do little patterns and stuff. So I want to get better at it for sure. So maybe in the future you will see also, I don't know, I'm hearing some more pens, like self-made pens on my videos. So but okay, that's for later. Let's just stop talking about that. And there was another comment. Let me just see, I can't find it. There was one person who was talking about my picture. I read it yesterday when I took a look quickly at my YouTube. Oh no, I spilled. Let me just put them away. Oh no, what have I done? That's just me, like, oh, there was another A I have not seen. I have to put an A down and then I'll go look for this comment. Okay, let me just put the A on and I'm going to look for the comment that I wanted to read out. There was like one more that was like about the painting I'm working on. Where was it? Ah, here it is. Okay. So let me try to find that comment again. Like, there was one comment. Wasn't it Kimberly? No. Oh yeah, it was Kimberly. I did not finish reading her comment. Sorry about that. It was not that I did not want to finish it, I just did not see it. You said you do want to see what's in that box, so I talked about the mystery painting and the mystery box. And Kimberly went on and she said that your painting does look too bad, except for hand right now. Her finger is not separated. Oh wait, do you mean, oh, look at what I did. Do you mean that's what happens when I look at the screen but not at the painting? Do you mean that it does not look too bad, except for her fingers that are not separated? Or do you mean it looks bad, except for her fingers? I guess it should be like, it does not look too bad, except for her fingers. Yeah, her fingers look like they are in the water here. And the thing you see here is actually a ring. So I was like also a bit curious about that. What's that? That's actually, oh, you can see it, but let me zoom out. So her fingers are actually here. They are in the water tub. And you can see that, I was wondering, what is that? And that's actually her ring. So she's wearing a ring. I also did not do the R's here. Anyway, so yeah, that's a ring, and that's why it's not separated there. But I guess you said for the rest it looks okay, I think. Or it does not look okay, but her fingers, I don't know. But thanks for sharing. I always love to share things with you. I try to talk a lot about this painting as well. But yeah, I told you that I don't like the rendering as much. The more I work on it, the more I feel like it's okay if you look from afar. There are a lot of details that are missing, of course, but it's not a Diamond.Kalikaloo one. So that's something that I knew when I got it. Any painting I get from like what's called Aliexpress, I know that it's not hand shotted, it's not hand render it, so they, of course, they won't have like as much detail. Usually what they do, they run it through a program, and this will spit out what the painting should look like, could look like. So it's actually just like done super quickly, and there's not a lot of effort put into that when you order from a company on Aliexpress. I don't think that there are many companies that actually do the rendering hand-chartedly, like Diamond.Kalikaloo. I think that they are mostly the only ones. But at least, and that's what I say, is that I feel like there are some companies out there that actually do the same than the ones here on Aliexpress. Like, they let the paintings run through that program, and then they sell them, and they have like, they do it like they ask a price that's horrendously for the same quality that you would get if you do it yourself and you put it through like the system. So that's something that I find like a little bit, yeah, I don't know. So there's this one company that I know for sure that does that, or did that at least so far, and I know that a lot of people recently were not happy about that. So me myself, I also have like a few canvases from them. They have like a great custom service. They have like a great, I don't know, I would say our marketing strategy, but at the same time, for the price, the quality, it does not like justify it. The price does, well, it's not justified at all. So they did put out a lot of new canvases lately, and I was like, no, not gonna buy from them again. Not even if I like the paintings a lot, I'm not gonna do that. So at the moment I stay a little bit away, but they said that they would like change things up. They said that they would like use more colors. So because they had a lot of like unnecessary like here actually unnecessary confetti in it, because like they let it run through the program, and that means that we have like a lot of confetti that's not necessary. It does not even add detail to it. So they said that they would reduce like the quantity of colors that they use, knowing that they already have like problems with details for often their canvases. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. But on the other hand, it's better than having unnecessary confetti, I guess. So we will see. I'm not going to buy from them right away. I'm going to wait a little bit to see what other people say about them. And once they have launched their new canvases and stuff, I just know that they did not inform people beforehand that they did these changes. And so people ordered, and they don't even know what their painting will look like, because on the website, like, the paintings still have like the old rendering. So I don't know what to think about that either, but yeah. So like I said, I'll be waiting for them for people to just unbox them and show us a little bit, once they've worked on these, what the canvas actually does look like now. Because there were like different mermaids and stuff that were really, the rendering was not that good. So I have like a few canvases of them still. I did one, I finished one, and I liked working on it. I still have like 4 or 5 more kits from them, and I like the designs they have, like the artists they decide to collaborate with and stuff. But yeah, oh, sorry, I never zoomed back in, so if you want to see, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know about that. We will see. Why did I talk about that? Oh yeah, because we talked about the rendering of this picture. So the rendering here is, it's okay, I guess. We will see. There are a lot of details that are missing, I feel like, but it's a canvas from Aliexpress, so whatever. My mom came by yesterday, and she was like, I told her about this canvas, that I was a little bit struggling with it, because like she was looking at it, because I had it lying down here in the open, and she was like, oh, I love the colors of this canvas. These are my colors. She really likes like this violet and stuff like that. She likes the colors of that, and she's also into her diamond painting and stuff. And she was like, oh, I really like that one. And then I told her, take a look at it. And she was like, yeah, but I don't see anything. Yeah, well, she does not know what a picture does look like. She has never seen like the other one or the rendering from Diamond Art Club, so she does not know. And then I showed her the picture and she was like, oh yeah, I see. So she could see like what a picture is looking like. You also have to say that it's covered partly at least, with the double-sided adhesive, so not everything is like revealed. And she was like, yeah, it does not look too bad. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it does not look like, yeah, you know, it does not look super good as well. And she was like, yeah, but if it does not make you happy, why are you working on it? And this reminded me like a comment I read from someone of you. I wonder if it was not Kimberly who said this to me. It was I don't know who was it, but anyone said it. Someone said it, sorry. And then I explained to her that I want to finish it and why I want to finish it. And she was like, yeah, okay, I get it. And she was like, it does not look too horrible, so it's okay, finish it. I was like, yeah, I will. So yeah. And I feel like we are halfway through. I mean, we are day 16. So we've got a little bit done on it already. I hope that your project is also, yeah, growing, like you are doing some work on your own. I wonder how the star maker is going. I know that Sandy is working on that one. And I also wonder how like your other projects are going, like, because I don't know even what you guys are working on. Do you do diamond paintings or don't you do anything? Like, I don't know. I wonder if there are even people who actually just look or watch videos like these to see people diamond paint, because usually when I do this, I just put like the video on. I don't even look what they do. I just listen to it, because like that I feel not as alone while I work on my project. And look how I just do water. What am I doing today? I feel like I'm a super beginner of diamond painting again. So yeah, I don't place them pretty straight today. I don't know why, if I'm just tired. Yeah, what I want to say is I wonder if there are people who actually watch when we diamond paint, because like I just put down the video, I put it on, and I usually just listen to the voice, what they are talking, and then I just answer, or I just leave a comment if there's something that intrigued me. So this is how I work, but I always wonder how different people work. If they also do it like that, or if they are really watching me place down the diamonds. I don't know. It's so funny though to think about that, how everyone is different. And yeah, so I hope that you get a lot done on your own project. That's what I wanted to say. And for those who got their mystery boxes as well, I hope that you got a lot of images in it that you like. So if you have it, just let me know also if there's something, a picture. What's your favorite picture in that mystery box that you may get? Or even if you don't get it, what's your favorite picture in it? I'm always so curious. I feel like I talk so much, and I really want to know about you guys also, what you like, stuff like that. So what did I want to talk to you about? There were other things I wanted to talk to you about. So I read the comments. That was the first thing I wanted to do. I also talked about the mystery box. I talked about my Fimo project. So yeah, this is coming up. Like, I tried it out. I wanted to put it on video, so I will put on video when we are doing the painting, like the pens. Maybe I get to it this weekend. I'll show you also what I got from, I don't have like much fancy tools I use. I mostly have like, I really have like the basic tools, like spatula and stuff like that, but I have like different colors. And that's the fun part, I guess. When I watched videos, because I watched videos before I actually just got to it and just did whatever I wanted to do. I just watched a few videos for the patterns and stuff, just to get the basics. I saw that you don't need much. You actually, for this craft, you don't need much, and that's something that I find super interesting, because like thanks to diamond painting, I got into so many different things as well. Like doing a heaven and earth design is amazing, and I thought a lot about doing cross stitch, just because like I really enjoyed the part of heaven and earth designs. When I started in November, I could never have imagined that I would actually just go and work on a project like as big as my heaven and earth design, just ordering a blank canvas, putting down the drills. I would never have imagined that. So and now also doing this clay, working with clay, doing like more stuff like this, I really feel like this helped me out getting more creative again, and having a lot of ideas and working on stuff. And that's really something that I missed the last few years, because I don't know, I tended to not do much of these. I tended to work a lot, and I tended not to get to my crafty stuff. Like I wanted to do a lot, I wanted to do, but I never did. And I feel like thanks to diamond painting, I discover a lot more. And since we have like this shop action, it's like super nice, because you can get all these crafts, you can use them. They also have like everything. They have wool, they have everything. Like if you want to make something like scarves or such, you have so much things you can buy there, and it's really not expensive. So I really like that, and especially for beginners, you don't have like, you want to try it, you don't know if you're sure to have it, so you can just try it out. And that's just amazing, I guess. So that's what I wanted to say about that. And I'm really happy that I got to discover like so many crafts, and I talked to a few people that have like the same interests as I have. And it's super nice. I really like chatting with people that have like the same interest, same hobbies as I do. Getting to know different people makes me happy. So while at my job, I usually tend to talk to like smaller kids or like adults that I'm working with. But it's different, because I feel like they don't have like the same hobbies, and finding people that enjoy the same one as I do, it's difficult. I feel like diamond crafting, diamond painting it's known, it's become more known during like the pandemic, but I feel like there are still so many people who don't know that this does even exist. So this is a little bit sad, because I feel like it's kind of like a craft that everyone could like. So using Insta to meet new people or such is really amazing. So I'm nearly done for today. I'm sorry if I rambled about a little bit more than I used to. I felt like I did not have the best structure in my topics today, but I guess that's fine. Let me just put down the last drill for today. It's the little A I missed. So, okay, we are done for today. I did the part here, down here on the right, you can see. Let me just take a look at my picture real quickly. So we are at this part here. We have the leaves, we kind of see them. And we have like here, I don't know, it should be also leaves, but you have like the dust that's coming up, not the dust, but the vapor that's coming from the bathtub. So that's the part we are having here. I'm going to zoom out so you can take a look at what we've got so far. Let me just take my camera, zoom out a little bit more. So that's what we got so far. We have done a lot of that. If you take a look from far away, you can actually distinguish the leaf here. So it does not look that bad from far away. If you have a close-up, it does not look as good. So yeah, I hope that you got a lot done today in your own project. I hope that you stayed hydrated as well and you grabbed something to drink. If you're continuing working on your own project, think maybe about getting up a little, working around 5 minutes just for your back and for your health in general. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, also leaving a comment, because I asked you a few questions about the mystery box. I asked you a question about what project you're working on, if you're doing some progress on it and stuff like that. So leave a comment down below. And if you're new to my channel, you can also consider subscribing, because I usually do videos, a lot of videos like unboxing or like working on stuff, and maybe new projects like diamond painting pen creation. I don't know yet, we will see. So I will see you in the video tomorrow, which will be a work along again. So stay tuned in, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you. Bye guys!